Nithyanandeshwar Samarambam Nithyanandeshwari Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. इस समय हमारे साथ उपस्थित सभी दर्शकों और भक्तों का मैं प्रेम एवं आशीर्वाद सहित स्वागत करता हूँ. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, Samajis, Satsangis sitting with us through Nithyananda TV, Lotus TV, Sadhana TV, Ishwar TV, Janashri TV, and two-way video conferencing, having Nayana Diksha in 18 countries around the world as per the statistics. Cities sitting with us in two-way video conferencing: Oklahoma Somanatham, Los Angeles Arunachalam, Toronto Kailasam, Vancouver British Columbia, Seattle Chidambaram, Houston Kalahasti, Phoenix Kanchipuram, Hyderabad Bhagyanagaram, Guadalupe Rameshwaram, San Jose Madurai, Ohio Prayag, Klang Malaysia, Charlotte Srisailam, Karaikudi Thiruvanna Tamil Nadu, Oman Sivagangai, Hyderabad Guptakashi, Simi Valley California, East London UK, Hong Kong Sirgari, San Diego La Jolla, Dakota Dunes, Singapore Singapuram, Indrani New Jersey, Devon UK, Kathmandu Nepal, Austin Texas, Enriching Temple Biddi. I welcome all of you with my love and blessings. Today we are inaugurating new center in Karaikudi, Tamil Nadu. Our devotee from Klang, Malaysia, Palaniyappan, has offered his house property in Karaikudi to be used as a center. Blessings to Palaniyappan, Malaysia, Palaniyappan. Blessings to Achi, Vasantachi, Dr. Sellappa, everyone. Blessings to the whole family. Annamalai, Arunachalam. Blessings. My presence will be there in the Karaikudi center. My presence will be with all of you. Blessings. And from today the Karaikudi center will start functioning. Mainly the Karaikudi center will aim at preserving the Hindu culture. I tell you, the oldest original Hindu tradition is stored with Nattukotte Nagarattar community. The way we eat, the way we dress, the way we house ourselves, the way we construct everything. The oldest original tradition is stored by them in their lifestyle. Karaikudi Center will strive to keep that tradition alive. Karaikudi Center will work to keep that tradition alive. My blessings to Karaikudi Nithyananda Dhyanapeetam. Blessings to Palaniyappan. For offering the place to run the Karaikudi Center. It's a beautiful place. I saw the photographs. we will have a deity of Swamy also installed in the center. We will make in Panchaloka. We will make in Panchaloka Swamy also and have it. Great. Today I have one more good news. After the surgery, healing, yesterday was the first time I tried and allowed the Mahadeva's presence, Kalabhairava landing, and it was very successful. There was no... It happened in a very successful way. Means the hand is completely healed. And we will be able to have Kalabhairava darshans from now on. Hand is completely healed. Did not have any problem even after I settled down. The hand did not have any uncomfortable feeling or pain. The hand was able to handle all the movements, the wild movements Kalabhairava causes when he lands. Body is now ready to handle Kalabhairava's energy and the Akashic readings. So today, as a surprise, we will have Akashic readings about the four tattvas. Before that, I just wanted to say a few words about this Kundalini energy. Then we will move to we will let Kalabhairava take over, let Mahadeva read the Akashic records. See, the possibility of the human life is what we call Kundalini energy. Possibility of human life. There are multiple possibilities in you. It is like in set-top box, you have the possibility of 170 channels. But which channel you open is up to you. Reminding you about your possibility. And I also yesterday tried one more funny thing. It was very successful. Trying to pick up Hindi through Akashic records. I was able to very successfully. I can say at least 25 sentences I picked up. I just sent the Sanskrit statements. Usually I think in Sanskrit. Means there is no individual free will and thinking, but the thinking is realized by my inner space first in Sanskrit, then it gets translated either into English or into Tamil. If I am doing some administration work, that gets translated into Tamil. If I am giving satsang, it gets translated into English. So yesterday I tried to send that raw material, that Sanskrit, into this Hindi software, and the statements came out. Kundalini is your possibility. The multiple possibility. After 25 statements, I think I myself got overexcited. So the moment I get overexcited, I fall into samadhi. The overexcitement leads to too much of completion. You can't have the gap between internal and external. So, the overexcitement. If you discover something new, how you get excited? Like that I started getting excited. So the moment I started getting excited, I saw very clearly the Sanskrit, the words go inside and come out as a diffused energy. The words are not coming out. It's like that vak, what do you call vocal cord in that area. From the being, the words enter, and by the time it comes out, it just becomes prana. It is no more a word. It is disintegrated to prana. Means gone back to the original source, the original form. So the original form of a letter is mantra. Original form of a language is mantra, the prana space. I know I'm throwing too many mystical details. Even if you don't understand, it's okay. I just wanted all these to be on record. When science evolves to scale spirituality, that time the scientists will discover the meaning of all these words. Till then, let all these be at least on record. Kundalini is your possibility. You letting your possibility happening in you. You trusting your possibility without self-doubt. You responding to your possibility without the self-doubt is Kundalini energy. Please understand. Each human being allows himself to be expressed, allows his possibility without self-doubt in one dimension, no doubt. Even if you are a useless fellow, to be useless in that dimension, you allow your possibility without self-doubt. Somebody allows their possibility without self-doubt in the field of cooking. This guy may be useless in all other fields, but in cooking, he has no self-doubt about himself. He knows any dish he sees, he will be able to make it. Some people will allow themselves without self-doubt in the field of medicine. Maybe an orthopedic surgeon, or general physician, or eye specialist, or dentist. Somebody may express their peak possibility without self-doubt in the field of law. So every human being expresses his peak possibility, allows his peak possibility in some one field without self-doubt. It is not that you don't express in any field at all. No, then you can't be alive. Even to be alive, at least in one field, you have to allow the Kundalini to breathe through you. Kundalini has to breathe through you at least in one field. I have seen some people, they will be so cunning. In the cunningness, they will allow their peak possibility. In some field, you allow your peak possibility without self-doubt. A great lawyer, he may have a lot of doubt about his character. He may have a lot of doubt about his ability to cook. He may have a lot of doubt about his ability to drive. But in his lawyer field, he will not have doubt. He will not have any self-doubt. Same way a dentist. He may have doubt about his ability to speak publicly. He may have self-doubt about his ability to handle his wife. He may have self-doubt about his ability to pick up languages. But in the dentistry, he will not have any self-doubt. So understand, in any field, you express your peak possibility without self-doubt. You allow your Kundalini to be awakened in that field. So in that field, your logic gets so refined, it becomes intuition. Few days before, in the Nityadharmam reality show, we were discussing about intuition. The producer asked me, Swamiji, can you define intuition? He was telling me, Swamiji, nowadays wherever I go, whoever I talk, they all are making fun of me that they are saying that I have joined Nityananda ashram. I asked why. Swamiji, I don't know what you did to me. Every second statement I only talk about you. Whoever I meet, whether my friends or family or business, the second, third statement, I only say some quotation from you. I only say something about you. And he was telling me, Swamiji, please define intuition. Please understand. I gave him an example. I told him, see, for example, about this show. How to make this show? If somebody asks me, it will take at least 2 days for me to explain. First, you have to get a proper light boy and get the lights, then the crane, then the camera in the crane, then the trolley, then few specialists to handle the trolley, then the food for all the staff, then cameraman, then the setting. For me to explain, it will take 2 days for me. But for you, next second, the whole thing will stand in front of your eyes. Because you put all your energies in this field. You do not need to go through logically, step by step, how to produce this show. Your logic has become refined. In 2 seconds, as intuition, you will see the whole setup in front of your eyes. Refined logic is intuition. Listen. Prakritam is logic. Samskritam is intuition. I told him, in this field of producing a reality show, you are a master. So the moment I utter a word, producing reality show, in 2 seconds, everything is in front of your eyes. Before logically thinking through, you come to the conclusion. You know it. But in my case, I need to logically think through so many things. Even after that, I may miss 2-3 items. I may miss tea, coffee for all the assistants. set assistants, because I don't drink tea coffee, I'll miss their tea coffee. Or I don't have a habit of tea coffee, I may miss their tea coffee. Same way, if you ask about the human consciousness, he will have to take a lot of time and detail each thing. But in my case, it takes only few micromilliseconds, where the whole thing is in front of me as intuition. Because in this field, my logic is refined. Understand? In any field, if your logic is refined, it becomes intuition. In any field, you allow your Kundalini to express itself without self-doubt to its peak possibility. In that field, you become a leader. So, allowing Kundalini to express itself without self-doubt, allowing your peak possibility to express itself without self-doubt is Kundalini. For example, even in the self-transformation, understand, you can allow your Kundalini to flow in the direction of enlightening you. If you complete with the self-doubt, will I be ever enlightened? Can I be ever enlightened? People always have self-doubts about their enlightenment. If you are young, you think, I am too young for enlightenment. If you are old, you think, I am too old for enlightenment. The self-doubt in the field of transformation. Please listen. Self-doubt in the field of transformation stops your Kundalini flowing in that direction. I tell you, I give you a very important click. Have incompletion only with your incompletions. Have incompletion only with your incompletions. Don't have incompletion with anybody else, with anything else. Doubt only your self-doubt. Doubt only your self-doubt. Doubt only your self-doubt. Have incompletion only with your incompletion. Then naturally you will be forced to complete with all your incompletions. You will be forced to complete with self-doubt. So understand, completing with the self-doubt sends your Kundalini energy into the direction of transformation, self-transformation. And I wanted to tell all of you, many of our disciples, ashramites, sannyasis, their Kundalini is awakened. But unfortunately, because still you constantly carry the self-doubt about your transformation, the Kundalini is not flowing in that direction. It flows in different directions. You become a great publisher, you become a great writer, you become a great speaker, or you become a great cunning fellow. You become a great strategist. Your energy starts flowing in multiple directions, but because you have a deep self-doubt that whether you can get enlightened at all or not, whether you can transform yourself or all at all, they think, don't worry about the spiritual practice, Swamiji will take care. The Swamiji will take care is a great technique, the surrender. But if you do that from the wrong context, what is the context? They do not want to think about it, So they just wanted to dump it on me. They do not want to work for it, so they wanted to dump it on me. All right. If you want to dump the transformation on my head, at least you should take the responsibility for the words I give you. Neither they do that, nor they do something on their own. So understand, even surrender, if it is from wrong context, it won't help. It won't do any right thing, good to you. So you need to know. Listen. So first, complete with that self-doubt, will I be able to transform myself or not? Will I reach enlightenment or not? And the moment you complete with this self-doubt, will I reach enlightenment or not? Immediately, from that moment, all the awakened Kundalini energy starts traveling in the direction of self-transformation. That starts traveling in the direction of self-transformation. ध्यान से सुनिए, मनुष्य का जीवन जीने की संभावना को कुंडलिनी शक्ति कहते हैं। जैसे एक टीवी के सेटअप बॉक्स में बहुत संभावनाएं यानी बहुत सारी चैनल्स है, वैसे ही आप में भी कई संभावनाएं उपस्थित है। आप में उपस्थित कुंडलिनी शक्ति को व्यक्त करने की अनेकों संभावनाएं हैं। आप आपके भीतर उपस्थित संभावना को जानना और उनको अनुभव करना और आपका अपनी संभावना पर बिना कोई आत्मसंदेह के विश्वास करना और उसके साथ अपनी हर प्रतिक्रिया व्यक्त करना, यही आपके अंतर उपस्थित कुंडलिनी शक्ति को व्यक्त करना है। हर व्यक्ति किसी न किसी एक क्षेत्र में बिना आत्मसंदेह के अपनी संभावना व्यक्त करते ही है। अपनी संभावना व्यक्त करते ही है, नहीं तो आप जीवित ही नहीं रह पाएंगे। जीवित रहना तभी संभव है जब आप कोई ना कोई क्षेत्र में आपके अंतर उपस्थित कुंडलिनी शक्ति और अपनी स्वाभाविक संभावना को व्यक्त करते हैं। Understand? The Kundalini has only one blockage. Kundalini has only one blockage, that is self-doubt. Kundalini has only one blockage, that is self-doubt. In any field in your life, if you complete with your self-doubt, in that field you become educated. Please understand, education is nothing but completing the self-doubt. If you complete all your self-doubts in the field of dentistry, you are a dentist now. You are educated in the field of dentist. If you complete your all doubt in the field of law, now you are educated as a lawyer. If you complete all your self-doubt in the field of transformation, now you are master of transformation. If you complete all your self-doubt in the field of cooking, you are now educated as a cook. So ध्यान से सुनिए, Education is nothing but completing the self-doubts. Education is nothing but completing the self-doubts. Education is nothing but completing the self-doubts. I can repeat again and again and again this one line. JK defines education. Vivekananda defines education. Osho defines education. I have defined education multiple number of times. But I tell you, this is the best, most precise, concise definition I have ever given about education. Completing your self-doubt in any field is education. Completing your self-doubt in any field is education. I have a question from Maachala. What is the root of self-doubt? Please listen. In your life, when that first incident happens, the root incident, where the root pattern starts, where you make your inner image and get the outer image and outer image and life image as a gift. It's like a buy one, get two free. When you make your inner image and create the outer image to protect yourself for survival reason, and create the life image. Please listen. Please listen. I am giving you one example. For example, at the age of 3 or 4, you try to run around in the rain and play in the rain. Your mother sees you and strongly pulls you into the house and gives you one slap, saying that, don't go in the rain, you will catch cold, your health will be spoiled. Screams at you. For a child, mother slapping, and especially being pulled inside the house and locked inside the house is too much. The child will not understand it is only a slap. The child will literally feel as if he is going to die. As if he is going to die. Please understand. At that moment, the child will create the inner image, I am helpless. It will create the outer image, I am powerful. Because he cannot survive with that idea, I am helpless in the society, in the life. So naturally he will create the outer image, I am powerful. And he will create the image about mother and life. Life is cruel. So when this happens, I am giving you one example. This happens in a different way for many of you. In this root pattern, in this root incident, once you create the inner image, outer image and life image, you start living. When you start living, naturally you put your outer image in the front. I am powerful. The pseudo outer image. Please listen. If you are not able to convince others with the pseudo outer image, it is good for you. But if you convince others with that pseudo outer image, when you come back to your private space, like your bedroom, you will start thinking, oh God, I made everyone believe my outer image as the truth. But my inner image is different from my outer image. So this clash is self-doubt. This clash is self-doubt. Please listen. If root pattern is the root of a tree, I am giving you the example of a tree. Root pattern is the root of a tree. Lust patterns are the parasites of a tree. Everyday sufferings and powerlessness is the leaves of the tree. Self-doubt is the fragrance of the tree. So please understand, when you convince others with your strong outer image and your inner image starts questioning you, your inner image questioning you is self-doubt. That is where the self-doubt starts. In any field, if you carry self-doubt, you will continue to be powerless in that field. In any field, if you complete with your self-doubt, you are educated in that field. You are educated in that field. जिस क्षेत्र में आप अपनी संभावना और कुंडलिनी शक्ति को व्यक्त करते हैं, उस क्षेत्र में आपका तर्क इतना तीव्र होता है कि आपका अंतर्ज्ञान बन जाता है. जिस क्षेत्र में आप अपनी कुंडलिनी शक्ति को बिना आत्मसंदेह के व्यक्त करने देते हैं, अपनी उच्चतम संभावना को व्यक्त करने देते हैं, उस क्षेत्र में आप नेता बनते हैं. केवल अपनी अपूर्णता से ही अपूर्णता रखिए, केवल अपने आत्मसंदेह पर संदेह कीजिए, फिर आप अपने अपूर्णताओं के साथ पूर्णत्व करेंगे. केवल आत्मसंदेह ही आपके परिवर्तन को रोकता है, आपकी कुंडलिनी शक्ति के प्रवाह को रोकता है. Please understand, look in, first time when you started having the doubt whether you can memorize any poetry or a mathematics table in your life. Look in, first time when did you have that doubt about you? Or when you started hating memorizing? Complete with that incident and that pattern, suddenly you will awaken your ability to memorize like unimaginable way in your brain. That component, that part in your brain, which is now non-mechanical, will be awakened. Same way, if you complete with the self-doubt in any field, suddenly that part of the non-mechanical brain will be immediately awakened. Awakening all your non-mechanical parts of the brain is what I call inner awakening. Awakening various non-mechanical parts of your brain. I tell you, you are capable of living without suffering. First find out, when is the first time in your life you started believing suffering is part of your life? When you started believing you can't be without suffering, find that incident and complete. You will see The brain part, your non-mechanical brain part, which has the capability to be without suffering, which has the capability to run your life without suffering, is immediately awakened. You can really live a beautiful life when you started believing you have to live with suffering. Find that incident and complete with it. Please understand. Find that root incident and complete with it. When you start believing, when you start believing, life has to be with suffering, find that incident and complete with it. I tell you, suddenly you will see your brain is awakened for completion. Your brain is awakened for joyful life. The non-mechanical parts of your brain is awakened to live bliss and to attract bliss. You will attract blissful incidents, blissful persons, blissfulness in your life due to your innate intelligence. Due to your innate intelligence. ध्यान से सुनिए, पहले अपने आत्म संदेह के साथ पूर्णत्व कीजिए जो आपसे पूछता है कि क्या मैं जीवन मुक्त बन सकता हूँ, क्या मैं परिवर्तित हो सकता हूँ। फिर आप देखेंगे कि आपकी कुंडलिनी शक्ति परिवर्तन की तरफ स्वाभाविक रूप से प्रवाहित होती है। कोई क्षेत्र में आपके आत्म संदेह के साथ पूर्णत्व करना ही उस क्षेत्र में शिक्षा पाना है। कोई भी क्षेत्र में शिक्षा पाना तभी संभव है जब आप उस क्षेत्र में अपने आत्म संदेह को पूर्ण करते हैं। Helping you to realize your possibility and supporting you to complete with your self-doubt is Kundalini awakening. That is what we do in the 2-day Nitya Kriya Yoga, which is going to happen in Delhi, November 23rd and 24th. Listen, reminding you about your possibility and helping you to complete with that self-doubt and making you experience your Kundalini energy is initiation into Nitya Kriya Yoga. You will be having this initiation in the Nitya Kriya Yoga program in Delhi, November 22nd and 23rd. I also have one more good news to share with you all. In the IA level 4 in Bali, all the 21 days you will have Akashic readings in the morning. The morning Satsang will be Akashic readings on various subjects for your questions. Today, we will have the Akashic readings now. Let's allow Mahadeva to read Akashic records on the 4 powers. आपको अपने संभावना की स्मृति करना और उसके प्रति आपके आत्म संदेह को पूर्ण करना और आपकी कुंडलिनी शक्ति को जागृत करना ही हमारे 2 दिन के नित्य क्रिया कार्यक्रम जो नवंबर में दिल्ली में हो रहा है उसका उद्देश्य है। So essence of today's satsang, in any field, whether it is self-transformation or cooking or sweeping or cleaning or medicine or law or construction, any field, complete your self-doubt, your Kundalini energy will flow in that direction and you will excel in that direction, in that field. Live, express, radiate, share and explode in eternal bliss. Nithyananda.
Nithyananda Dhyanapeetam, Nithyananda Nagar, off Mysore Road, Bidadi, Bengaluru. Phone 08027279999. www.nithyananda.org. www.youtube.com/